I overheard my fiancé calling me a trust fund Barbie while talking to his friend, so I got his life in shambles the next day. I come from money. My family owns a business you've definitely heard of. And yeah, I'm a trust fund baby. But I've always worked to prove I wasn't just some spoiled rich girl. I met Garrett when I was waitressing at 20. He was a regular customer studying business. We started dating after a few months, and for 2 years he seemed perfect. He insisted on paying for his own stuff, turned down expensive family vacations, and cooked dinner instead of letting me pay for restaurants. My family was skeptical from day one. He's a gold digger, my dad would say at every dinner. I fought hard for Garrett, screamed at my dad for being classist. Eventually, they softened. My dad even hired him after graduation, and Garrett worked his way up to a hiring position. Last year, he proposed. We talked about prenups once, and he seemed genuinely hurt. I don't want your money, I want you. I felt guilty for even bringing it up. Last Sunday, I was scheduled to work, but got hit with a brutal fever. I crashed in our guest room because the AC worked better there. Around 8 p.m., loud voices woke me up. I looked out the window and saw Garrett in our backyard with 3 friends drinking around our fire pit. I was about to say hi when I heard my name. Bro, I can't believe you're actually marrying her, one guy laughed. Garrett shrugged, sipping his beer. 3 years, man, just gotta make it 3 years. Then I divorce her and walk away with half of everything. A girl leaned forward. She's really not making you sign a prenup? No, Garrett grinned. I acted all offended when she mentioned it once. She dropped it immediately. They all started laughing. Dude, trust fund Barbie's too stupid to see it coming. Garrett raised his beer. To easy money and even easier girls. I felt like someone punched me in the stomach. I wanted to scream, but I just stood there frozen. When they finally left, I waited until Garrett went to bed, then grabbed my stuff and drove to my sister's apartment. The next morning, I told her everything. She was furious. We need to tell Dad. Now. By noon, we were in my dad's lawyer's office. By 2 p.m., we had an eviction notice drafted and a severance package for Garrett's job. The house is in your name only, correct? The lawyer asked. Yes. Good. We can legally evict him with 48 hours notice. That evening, I texted Garrett, feeling better. Can you come to Dad's for lunch tomorrow? Wedding planning stuff. He replied immediately. Of course. See you tomorrow, babe. I stared at that heart emoji and felt sick. The next day, Garrett showed up looking nervous but excited. Halfway through lunch, my dad slid a folder across the table. Garrett, our lawyers need you to sign this prenuptial agreement before the wedding. Standard procedure. Garrett's face went completely white. His hand froze. What? We talked about this. I thought things change, I said calmly. He opened the folder and slammed it shut. This is insulting. After everything, what have you done exactly? I asked. Can we talk in private? He stammered. We stepped into the study. The second the door closed, he exploded. What the hell is this? You're blindsiding me. Blindsiding? I repeated. That's interesting coming from someone planning to divorce me after 3 years to take half my money. His face went pale. What are you? I would never trust fund Barbie, I said calmly. That's what your friends called me. Sunday night, in our backyard, I heard everything. You were home? He whispered. Guest room. Fever, remember? I pulled out my phone. You have 48 hours to move out. The house is in my name. Wait, please. He grabbed my arm. I pulled away. There's also a severance package at the office. 6 months salary if you resign today. Otherwise, we'll find cause to terminate you. You can't do this. My dad opened the door. Actually, we can. The house is hers. Your employment is at will, and we have lawyers who'd be happy to make this complicated for you. Garrett looked between us, his face crumbling. I was drunk. I was joking. Joking. I stepped closer. You planned this for 2 years. You played my entire family while laughing about scamming me. I handed him the eviction notice. Get out of my house. Get out of my life. You wanted to be free in 3 years? Congratulations. You're free now. Garrett tried calling me 47 times that night. I blocked him after the first 10. He showed up at my parents' house the next morning, but security turned him away. He signed the severance that afternoon. Last I heard, he's living with his parents working retail. His friends stopped talking to him after word got out. My dad still hasn't said, I told you so. But every Sunday dinner, he makes my favorite pasta. The same dish Garrett used to order when we first met. I'm done dating for a while.